Perfect. And the live is on. Okay. Just gonna do a quick check here on okay, that looks good. Just gonna do a quick check to make sure that the live stream is going out to all the respective spaces. Yes, it is going out. LinkedIn, which is fantastic. Okay, great. Going out to X, great. And going out to YouTube, amazing. And then finally, always send. I think, oh, there we go. Yes. Okay. I think now we're talking. Welcome to the fun show. Just kidding. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop these links into the chat as well. Just to make sure we're all on the same page. Let's do that. All the useful links are also going to be in the chat, which I'm going to do just now, just so that you have them in all the spots. Boom. There we go. All the useful links have been dropped into the chat. Welcome to the show. The show is called DesignOver, where we do business transformation live. And for the last couple of days, actually this is the second week of the show, where we have basically got a business called DCM, and we've been doing a transformation work on their digital experience, which includes the website. But as we were doing the research, and this is something that's bound to happen, during the research phase, we uncovered that based on the new audience that they're trying to go after, you know, they need to maybe potentially revisit how they show up in terms of their brand and business itself. So that's something that we are also exploring on the show. But what did happen on the previous week is the computer that I work on crashed and all the files are gone. So I'm gonna have to redo the identity system from scratch, which is what we're gonna do today, because that is gonna bleed into the redesign of the home page that we're working on. Okay, interesting, got it. And what else do we have here? I have some interesting comments here that I see. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. So I don't know what you're doing, what you're up to. Are you traveling? Are you sitting on a train going back home? Are you sitting in the office? Are you sitting at home? Whatever it is that you're doing, welcome to the show. Sit back, relax. I'm just gonna work and you can work with me. And should I speak in a much more quieter, subtle voice? Does that help? Okay, so I'm gonna open up Illustrator here. Let's see, where's my Creative Cloud? Illustrator to the rescue. Okay. Sad. Sad. All the work that was done has evaporated into the digital ether. Into the cloud. Okay, so allow, yes. So I'm gonna do the identity system again, but here's a quick recap of what I'm gonna be building for the people who are just tuning in now. Let me fix this. Also, don't want that. File open. Actually, wait a second. Did it save to the cloud at all? Ah, damn it. No, it did not. So I am starting net new. Great, 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 great. Amazing. No. Allow. Okay. As you're aware, anytime you launch software, gotta give it all these freaking permissions. So, okay. So this is the identity that I'm going to be working on. I have gone through this on previous episodes, but if you're not aware, I'll take you through it in just a moment. Also, where's my music? I'll leave that there. I am playing music through Epidemic Sound. That is what I use. It is paid, but it's lovely, and there's going to be no copyright strikes across all the different platforms. Oh wait, that is not what I was looking for. Illustrator is what I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the previous file, but we're just gonna crank it out again, and let's just go to A4. I'll use centimeters, landscape view, RGB, and create. Yeah, and okay, so let me actually just take you through what we're going to be designing. What's the identity system that we're going to be designing today? The files that got lost, the treasure that was lost. What does that look like? So the quick recap of that is this is DCM's old logo mark, which we found through research and stuff. This is what the new system looks like. But I'm like, both of those don't really necessarily reflect where the business is trying to go. Again, just my point of view. And so if we're creating an identity system, and again, we've gone through all of this stuff in previous episodes. So if you're really curious, you can go into the comment section or in the show description to find links to past episodes. But a quick version of that is that at the heart of this business, there is the past of paper, print, page. And I need to update the music here because it's just started playing ASMR and I don't need next track here. There we go. Okay. So at the heart of the business is paper, print, page, and pixels, digital, screens, cloud. That's sort of at the heart of it. And if you look at the printed page, and if you zoom in with a microscope, you're going to see these circular dots, which represent ink, which when you zoom out form colors and shapes, and they become the visuals that we see. And same with screens. When you boil it down, you're going to boil down to those really small, tiny pixels and LEDs. And so if that's the case, then it boils down the idea into two simple shapes, circles and squares. And that is very close to the existing shapes, right? So what I've done is just sketched out some versions, and this version out of all the versions is the one that we're going to be exploring. So yeah, and let's knock this out in Illustrator using some of the color palettes and stuff that they already have. That's the goal. That's what we're gonna do today. Knock it out. Okay. Just getting my Illustrator here organized. So let me jump into this. Oh, I knew this would happen. Let's fix this problem. There we go. And yeah, let me set up the file, Illustrator, because this is the first time I'm launching Illustrator on this new machine. So here we go. First thing I like to do is go into settings, general, and then keyboard increments. This is actually, I'll go with 250. And the user interface, I want it to be darker. I think I'm gonna leave everything else the way it is. Scale, no, I'm gonna leave that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave everything else as is. Stroke, point, type. Yep, that looks good. User interface, that's good. Performance, GPU, yeah, I think everything else is pretty good. The only thing I'm gonna add is a grid. The shape, and since we've already done this work, I'm doing it for the second time. I'm gonna just focus on just the exact shape that we built last time. Let's do that. Escape. Another thing I gotta do is snap to grid. Want the shape to lock in with right here. Boom. And whoops, Shift X. And so that's basically the shape of the letter that I had sketched out. So dismiss this, don't need that. By the way, if you have any comments, if you have any questions, you can drop. You can head on over to pulsing.live, which is where you will be taken to the YouTube page, where this live. It's easy for you to comment and chat from there. Okay, so let's just shrink this down a little bit, and I am gonna take the. Grab both these shapes. And combine that. So what's the logic here? And this is from the previous live where I had actually gone through all the the background into how I arrived at this thinking. But since I am doing this again, thinking is this represents the left half. If I hold on, let me actually grab select view. Sorry, yeah, window colors. No, swatches actually. That's the one I'm looking. All right. Excuse me. Got my swatches here. Let's go and add the color books. I like this one, ANPA color. This has like almost every single color that one could require, at least for doing some of this style of work. So this left half, and if I was to select this color, and then the right half is going to be, let's say, this color. So that's the shape of that is actually taking some cues from what that previous shape looked like. The previous shape was actually like, actually hold on, let's grab their logo. Let's grab their logo actually. Data CM logo. Images. So that is the file. That's one. Damn it. Doesn't, I wish I could just quickly drag and drop, but I guess it doesn't let me do that. Okay. This is the logo, copy, image, drop it here. Oh, it's a massive file. That's great. Good. Got a massive file. Oh. Okay. Don't need that. Oh, it did copy over. That's fantastic. Okay. That's the old one. And then if I zoom back in, that is the old logo. Let's go back here. And then where is the new logo? That is the new logo. So copy that image back. Okay, so that's basically where I got those two logos, lockups that they have here. So essentially what I've done here is just taken that shape that they already had. If I was to go. So that's pretty much what the old logo looked like. So again, there is, my thinking is that there's some equity in what that previous mark looked like, and I want to retain some of that. So that's basically what's going on. So that's the progression of the symbol, so to speak. That's what's up. And in addition, what I'm going to do is, again, this is just to show you the different stages of it, but let's just grab this, throw this here. I'm not going to have any outlines on it, so the actual final mark is going to be more closer to, let's just go with this. And if I go here, just get rid of those. I don't know why this wants to play Monopoly with me. Don't want to see it, but and this is something I would want to be. I want to go with like a really dark blue here. Just take that one for now. Actually, this is better. So thinking is that what will happen is we would have multiple colors like this. So let's grab this. And I don't need the grid anymore as well. So I don't need it to snap to the grid as well. So let me just turn that off. Oops. Damn it. Snap to grid is off. And yeah, okay, perfect. So one of the colors, of course, you know, from the parent colors, let's just do this one. Escape. And the second one I would want to have is, and one more thing is they have the yellow, right? In fact, I'm gonna save this. Okay, I have that. Whoops. And my thinking was that I wanted to take, so if I go back to the site, so of course, you know, they've kind of moved away from that orange and green, and the colors that they're going after are yellow. So if I go back to their site, let's just see the home page again. So there is the use of the dark blue, or the navy. I think this would be the navy blue. I think that's probably the color that they call them. And then they got tints of that color, and then just yellow. Okay, no problem. So that's what you want. Again, I just wanted to have like the super basic shape of it, and then again use this shape that we have. This is our final sort of shape. And I also did have some recommendations on, I'm just trying to redraw some of the stuff here, but let's grab these now. I just remembered. I want to have basically tints. I want to use tints. Duplicate this. Okay. So in the top version, let me first grab this color, put that here. Side, we got the blue. On this side we can take like a nice light. Let's grab this, and then object, blend, make, options, blend, options, specified steps. Get that down to like 12. So this is like a cheeky hack that I always used to use to build out some tints for different colors. That's basically what I would do. And now I have like a bit of a easy way to knock out some of these colors. So I can go let's make all of these first. Okay, and then let's grab that one and then go that, grab that, and then the second one over. That one is probably the winner here, so I'm gonna go that one. That's sort of the look that I'm gonna go for. Okay, and then same with the yellow. Again, I just want to have duo tone to it. So let's grab this and then go yellow. Grab this. So there is some of that orange in the past that they still have. So I'm gonna just literally use that same style. So I'm gonna go let's do that. What that would look like. I went in reverse. I could try that too. Okay. And the thinking is, what I wanted to actually do is have actually multiple colors. So not just have be stuck to one color palette here, but let me just sort of nudge all these out of place. Maybe like 4 colors per. So one set would be, let's say, blues. Another set could be yellows, and then another set homage to green, and actually, let's go with orange because that is part of their past. Would have different from do this. Do this yellow. Let's go with this one first. Okay. And similarly, I am gonna go with. I think I found one that I can actually use. This. Again, I want to just have a quick mock-up of this. I'm not trying to perfect any of this at this point. Need like my couple of key visuals ready. And then what I'm trying to do is, with all of these examples, I want to have this symbol. Basically, this symbol is like a flag. and it can be used to mask and crop images into it. That's basically the role that I want the system to play. Okay, and then let's grab this. Okay, there we go. We have some potential here with these. And let's get rid of the okay, so I have the orange, the green, not the exact one. That's okay, and the yellow. So that's. I probably might want to have also other colors. So let me repeat the process. Let's say if we had purple. And then I had also the typography figured out in the previous episode. Type character. All right, let me zoom out here. Clean up my artboard here very quickly. Experiments. Okay, and let's grab the main visual here. Words DCM, that's the name of the business. DCM. Okay. So for this, I had tried one of these. No. Oh, right. And the thinking was, yes, now I remember, is to actually have it be here as a bit of a dot. Simba, do you remember? That is obviously that's not the type, but that's, I just remembered that was the shape. So let's see here. Wide, bold. Let's try that. Damn. And let's tighten up this type here. That was one. I forgot which one I had narrowed it down to, but this is where bright and colorful versions are going to start looking really, really cool. Green, oh, orange. Give me an orange, and give me a green. So that's kind of the high level thinking for what their lockup could look like. And so the dot, it's like a dot, but it's actually the letter D. It's a symbol. It's a bit of a flag that I could use. And obviously not this typeface bra, but we'll try some Helvetica as well. That was one idea that I had, I remember. And oh yeah, I had another one. Change this to Hask Grotesque display. Yes, that's the other one that I had tried. Just space out the letters. Okay. So that's basically what I was thinking for the symbol itself. Now let's just do like a quick grab these. Yeah. And if I do grab a evolution chart somewhere on, let's grab the old logo. That's it. Copy that one here. Okay. That's basically the evolution of it. And let's say even if we wanted to retain the same, at least there's some grab that again. My thinking is somewhere on this line, so that is version 1, 2 and 3. Updating. Oh, I had another idea, which I just remembered from the previous file. That's first, second, and then let's duplicate this. The other, the other idea that I had was, if it's not a why don't it just become that? Okay, and again, it is 2 colors, 2 tone. So maybe a version that is on, again, has like a little bit of a retro classic sort of vibe, and not too keen on having the typography be of any color. The typography should just be black. Don't want to add color there. So a quick lockup of this. This ASMR sound. Okay, hold on. Let's fix this. Where's my Oriole Roots Sensory? That's what's playing. I'm like, okay, there we go. And duotone. There we go. That's what that look like. I did have one more idea. Let me just. And it was kind of on these lines. So yeah, those are the ideas that got deleted from the previous live. That's kind of how I was thinking about it. Is have either the symbol becomes more like a label, almost like a sticker. The other one was a dot, a period. That was kind of the thinking behind that. But yeah, that is done. So file, save, and now I'm gonna this time save it on the frickin' cloud. Don't show again. Save on your computer. I'm gonna just, for privacy reasons, hide that for a second. And let me save it directly to the, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call this. Ow. All right. Allow. Okay, back into the file. Okay, so I guess I've spent most of my time just recreating this because it got deleted. Now this is gonna come in handy when I start doing the web design portion, which we'll start work on tomorrow. I think for today, I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit early, but I just needed to get this done because, you know, I lost all my files, but I think it's at a good spot. I think it's ready. Tomorrow I'll just start doing some layouts and then we can finesse the colors. I do want to retain some of the equity of the past colors that they've used. So we'll do some of that. You know, if I look at the page here, where did it go? So there is all these other colors that they've been using, right? So there's the deep blue, the orange, the green, and now the current yellows. So we'll play around with that. I might introduce some new colors. They have also partnered with a few, not partnered, they have acquired a couple of companies, and there are some internal identification marks being used. So I am gonna update and tweak some of that. I think that covers my front end of it. Yeah, I think, of course, I'm gonna tweak the fonts. I'm not too happy with the fonts. Introduce a serif and a sans plus serif for the body copy. Sans, yeah, I think the version that I was looking at, so if I get rid of all this, combination I had settled for was, I remember if I clicked, I think it was annoying. This could be like headlines and body copy. I was gonna go with, I think the X height matches on these. Yes, I think the X height does match on these, so this could be the combination. Yeah, that is perfect. When the X height is quite similar on the fonts. I like it. That is a good combination that I could keep. I think it was this one. I had one, and then I think I had one more combination. If I go back, I think I was just looking at something very basic, like what was it? Helvetica. Bold. No, I was looking at ITC. Avant-garde. Yes, that's the one that I was looking at. And then for this, I think the text I was looking at was... Which one was it? See, this is what happens. You should always save all your files to the cloud so you're not having to redo work like I am right now. Oh, Big Castellon is one I was thinking about. Yes. Yes, so those are the combinations. And then it's actually going to be, sorry, body copy. Body copy. Yeah. I think that was the two I'd settled for. I could add one more quickly here. Let's see here. I think this one could be, let's say, Helvetica. Why not? Let's just throw it in there. And then for the body, I think I had... Badoni? No. Definitely not Badoni. I think it was... I don't remember which one it was. I might have my font manager here to the rescue. Let's take a look. I'm not too fussy on this. I think for the sake of the mock-up that we're going to create, I think all of these work pretty well. Sorry, both of these work really well. I can add a third version just to, you know, let's do it, sure. There we go. Font library. And what I'd like to do is classification. By the way, I don't know if you're a designer and you're watching and you don't use a font manager, what are you doing with your life? Okay, let's take a look at some Google fonts. I think what I'm going to do is well, let's put in some keywords here. Serif. Which one did I pick last time? Let's see the time. Versailles. I mean, I have like thousands of fonts. Obviously, I haven't used most of them, but it's just nice to know that they're there. Size a little bit. Okay. Too fancy. Something very, very like Harvard Business Review, like super legit. I know that they recently rebranded, so and they redid their site, so they have their own sort of typeface. Century. What am I looking for? Wait, what do I have for monotype? This could be potentially a version. Let's try that. See how that works. Let's go here. That could work, maybe. Okay, I think I have my candidates. We're gonna play around with these. These three are pretty good in my eyes as a starting point, as a jumping off point. So let's just lock that in. Okay, great. So I think I have at least recovered some of the lost treasures. File, save that. Doesn't happen to me again. Now I have some lockups that I could use in the layouts. That is looking good. And then Shift Command H. Hide the artboard. Boom. Get rid of those. Okay. I think that looks pretty promising. Okay. Might make some slight tweaks to some of these, but again, I don't want to get into polishing stage at this point. Okay, folks, that is it for today. Today was more about recovering lost treasures, and I have done that. And ASMR music. Wait, let's match this with my vibe. Water. Beach. What a coincidence. Let me go here. So what is this called? ASMR under the bridge meditation. Okay, folks. I will see you tomorrow.